The feeder gun rig has become an important part of the feeder angler's armoury. Whether you're fishing for commercial carp, silverfish on big reservoirs, or even fishing in the winter when you're using very fine hook lengths, it's a brilliant way to get the best out of your feeder fishing. In 2018, in the World Feeder Championships in Italy, Team Russia used the feeder gun rig to win the event. They was using braided lines straight through to very, very fine hook lengths and using it as a shock absorber. But it's not the first time they've actually seen this rig. In the late 90s, a good friend of mine and teammate Darren Davis bought the feeder gun rig to the River Trent, where it was catching really big chub using finer hook lengths. So it's really nice to see it coming back into our fishing again. Today, I'm fishing for predominantly roach. On a short line approach, I'm going to be fishing a braided line straight through. The bungee is going to be just below my feeder with the hook length attached. This gives me a couple of options of how I'm going to fish my peg. One, the fishing is going to be frantic. I'm going to be casting in, I'm going to be getting bites straight away, I'm going to be lifting the rod. The bungee acts so I don't bump the fish off, and then when I'm winding the fishing, I can wind a little bit faster than I normally would because the bungee takes up all the shock of the fish swimming around. And most importantly, when trying to build a catch of these roach, they've got very bony mouths. When I go to swing the fish in, when the fish shakes, the bungee takes all the shock out of it, so more fish in the keep net. As I've said previously, the feeder gun is not a new product. It's been around for many years. It's actually manufactured at our factories in Oxford. We can get the quality perfect for the kind of feeder fishing that I'm doing today. The rig itself is so simple to tie. It's a length of feeder gun with a figure of 8 loop on each end. One loop is tied to the main line and the bottom loop is used for the hook length to tie on. I like to use a rig sleeve on the top knot, which is attached to the main line, just to keep it nice and neat, which helps not getting tangles. Feeder gun is available in 4 sizes. The 8-pound are predominantly used for commercial carp fishing when I'm fishing ledger tactics for bigger fish. The 6-pound, like I'm using today, it's like an all-round fishing for bream and fishing for quality roach. And then the 4-pound is mainly for winter fishing. I can use really light hook lengths, 010, 08 when I'm catching quality fish, but when I can take my time. So that's the feeder gun rig explained. Why not give it a go yourself?